Hello, this is Johnny Lee with Peace at Work. Again, I want to welcome you to our YouTube channel while I'm covering the recent events that occurred just today at the Naval Yard in Washington, D.C. Now, this case is still emerging, and we're following this case. We'll be reporting it more as details come out. But I just want to point out a couple of observations so far. Let me hop on over just to show you a couple of the images from the scene that we could see so far. From what is known, a gunman, at least one gunman, we've heard the possibility of up to 3 gunmen entering the Naval Yard in Washington, D.C., up in a building where they are firing at individuals. So far, I understand that at least 10 were wounded and several of those died, unfortunately. At the moment, they are trying to neutralize the subject. There's a big military or security response, of course, to this incident. Let me just make a few points, and as we find out more about this case, then we sure will present that as it evolves. The one thing I want to say is there's probably going to be a lot of criticism, critique, and review about the tactical response of the situation, such as were there metal detectors in the facility? Should there be more armed guards? How did the tactical response teams secure the facility and isolate, locate, and neutralize the subject? And that is, of course, a very interesting subject. It's got a lot of draw to it from the sort of the action-packed standpoint. I want to emphasize the importance of prevention. While we don't know who the shooter is yet, motives, their history, their involvement, I can assume, and I'm speculating here, that the individual had some access to the facility. For that person to get into the grounds, especially with a firearm, must have been somehow affiliated with the organization. Again, that's speculation. But the main point I want to emphasize is that it could have been prevented. Again, we don't know the full case yet, but in most cases, in the vast majority of these workplace shootings, school shootings, rampage shootings, that there was a history, there were warning signs, there were red flags, and if they were reported, and as they were reported, was there an assessment done and security and support measures done before the shooting occurred, this certainly could have been prevented. That's the goal of Peace at Work, the tools that we provide, and I sure hope that we could prevent these things from occurring again. If we find out some more details about this incident, we can sure follow up with some further assessment. Meantime, thank you so much. Stay safe, and I hope that this doesn't happen again.